Hello and welcome to Rules and Rulings, helping you to be judge, jury, but hopefully not executioner of your 5e D&D game. Today I'm revisiting the topic of the monk and why I think the mechanic to make it work has already been designed. The fantasy of the monk lies in the application of martial arts. They're a versatile striker who wants to function on the front line. The common visual aesthetic of the monk doing their thing involves landing a series of smaller blows that generate momentum and lead into an impressive strike. Monks shouldn't just hit more, those successive hits should lead to something greater. This is the idea behind the monk's stunning strike feature. One attack that completely immobilizes a target, stopping them in their tracks and allowing you to further unload on them with your impressive martial prowess. Now this has its own host of mechanical problems though. The tightrope balancing act of a powerful status effect, an easily made saving throw, multiple ability score dependency, and the impact of all of this on the power budget of the class, with a limited resource pool, it's been discussed to death. Dungeons & Dragons already has a fantastic mechanic in place for an attack that lands with more power and precision than the rest, the critical hit. So what the monk needs is a mechanic that pushes them towards dishing out more and more critical hits with their unarmed strikes. And luckily for us, that mechanic exists. The core feature of the heavyarms Gunslinger is Deadeye. Whenever you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack, the lowest number you must roll on the d20 to score a critical hit with subsequent ranged attacks decreases by 1. You gain this benefit multiple times, but it can't reduce the threshold for scoring a critical hit below 16. You lose this benefit if you miss with an attack, you become incapacitated, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn. This feature exemplifies the concept of building momentum and getting better and better at dealing damage by demonstrating competence in combat. This does a much better job than both the 2014 and the UA versions of the monk at conveying that particular fantasy. So, if we take the Deadeye feature and change it around a little, what do we end up with? Whenever you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, the lowest number you must roll on the d20 to score a critical hit with subsequent unarmed strikes decreases by 1. You can gain this benefit multiple times, and it can't reduce the threshold for scoring a critical hit below 16. You lose this benefit if you miss with an attack, you become incapacitated, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature or spent a key point since your last turn. This gives us a version of the feature that feeds into the monk playstyle, mechanics, and fantasy. We could further borrow from the Gunslinger's bad medicine feature and give the monk additional damage on a critical hit, but what might solve another problem for the monk is if we give them a key point back when they score a critical hit. So alongside a replacement of Stunning Strike, this could be the perfect monk chassis. So, what do you think? Did Heavy Arms fix the monk without even trying? Does the Deadeye feature give the monk everything it needs to feel like a superior martial artist? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time